Ferdo! Ferdo, are you crazy? Why did you paint all my sheep pink? You know we won't be able to sell pink wool.
But Frank, everybody is doing it. The neighbor's sheep are all pink too. This is a new trend.
A new trend? So if I jump off the bridge, you will do it as well? Ferdo, you were always a black sheep, different from the others. Where did you get a stupid idea like that anyways?
Well, it was all over the media, internet, newspapers. They all say that painting yourself pink makes you look more attractive. And also, all the famous sheep are also pink. You know Elvis the sheep? Well, he's pink too.
Ferdo, you need to know that media is really influential on our lives and can have great impact on how we perceive certain things, and it shapes your opinions. Like you think now that being a pink sheep is something what you have to be in order to be cool.
I was always cool, but now I'm even cooler.
Well, yes, I agree you were always cool, but you can be misled into thinking that the way you are is boring. And then you go into some drastic measures, like painting yourself pink. You're being fooled.
Are you trying again to convince me to be more responsible?
Exactly. You have to understand that media is not objective. They have their own stance, views, and can be led by certain agendas, such as political views. This is called media polarization. Let's take, for example, the government has invited a foreign big company, which will build a large factory. Some media will take a stance to be against the factory, and other media might encourage it being built. Both of them might provide evidence to support their view.
So I need to be able to critically assess the information.
A few weeks ago, I have read in the news that scientists found out that the more amount of ice cream people eat, the bigger the chance of the shark attack.
Oh no! Does this mean that ice cream attracts sharks?
No, Ferdo. It means that when they sell more ice cream, there are more people on the beach. More people on the beach means more chance that the shark might find its victim.
But why would they misrepresent the stats?
Well, in the so-called new media, which also includes social media, you might not have a trained professional journalist working on a story, and maybe misinterpreting the facts serves their agenda. Maybe they just want to advertise something.
Ah, yes, Frank, the money, of course. It's always about the money. Please, tell me more.
Another thing you need to take into account when you go on a social media page is that due to their algorithms, it can create an echo chamber effect and filter the information you receive so that it largely supports your existing opinions. So your beliefs are being amplified by its communication and repetition.
How?
Well, imagine you have a certain opinion. For example, you think that sheep should be pink. You start searching pink sheep across the internet. The social media algorithm recognizes your interest, and from then on, it feeds you the same information. It's kind of like being in a room with mirrors, where instead of looking through the window, you see the past interests of your previous searches.
But Frank, why do we always have to be responsible? Why is the media not more responsible in providing information?
Well, they should be. The media has a big influence on public discourse or public opinion. Let's take, for example, Habermas' model of how public opinion is formed. In the center, there is the media, which is shaped by journalists. From the information they receive, they choose the one that is relevant to the public and publish them. Published opinions. The public reads this, and they create their own opinion, public opinion. Public opinion is perceived by the media and therefore again becomes the idea of what is relevant to the public. The important process of this model is that the media shapes the society when it enables its citizens to be informed with certain information, and so the public discussion and opinions are formed.
So, it is really important for the journalists to acquire ethical standards, to be objective and professional, otherwise they might mislead the public. And you know the public can sometimes behave like sheep?
Yes, they follow these standards in the so called classical media, where they strive to search for the truth, write about relevant topics, are objective and unbiased, and provide accurate information. However, with democratization of the media, I am afraid these standards are diminishing. Democratization of the media refers to the freedom of voice and opinion. Podcasting and internet space can make anybody a broadcaster, which is good in its own way, but might lead to unprofessionalism and polarization of the society.
Yes, I know what you mean. It's like that old sheep Linda. Every time I see her, she has got some new news. And then she talks for ages about how it used to be here and that the neighbors have a new tractor.
Well, there you go. Imagine she would have her own newspaper.
I guess that would be totally unprofessional.
Some new media is also commercialized in such a way that they do not care so much on the content or applicability of the news, but rather they just wish for news to be clicked, viewed, in order to receive money via advertisement. You see, these are the traps of the new media, their misuse of the professional journalist codex, and sometimes even lack of human interface. On social media, for example, the algorithms or the computer decides which news will come up on your screen. In the classical media, this job would be entrusted to an editor.
I understand now. I should be more responsible and critical when receiving information from the new media. But Frank, why would they say we should paint ourselves pink?
I don't know, Ferdo. The news might be paid by big lobbies who want to put less wool on the market. You know that pink wool is no good to sell. This is called astroturfing. Or maybe it was content marketing and they want to sell more pink paint. But whatever the reason behind it, it is stupid. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, Frank. So stupid. So stupid.
Great. Now here they take this bleach and wash everybody off. Ferdo!
Huh. Yes, Frank. I guess things went a bit out of control.